The State Route 71 Blackbird, built by Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works division, was one of the most iconic aircraft in U.S. aviation history. Designed during the Cold War for reconnaissance missions, this jet combined speed, altitude, and stealth in a way that made it nearly impossible to catch or detect. It wasn't made for dogfighting or bombing, but rather to gather critical intelligence by flying faster and higher than any missile or enemy aircraft. Its sleek black design and unique shape made it instantly recognizable, and its performance set records that still stand decades later. Powered by two Pratt & Whitney J58 turbojet engines, the State Route 71 could cruise at speeds exceeding Mach 3, or more than 3 times the speed of sound. At those speeds, the aircraft's surface would heat up to temperatures over 600 degrees Fahrenheit, so much so that the fuselage would expand in flight. To handle this, the plane was built primarily out of titanium alloy, which was lightweight and resistant to extreme heat. The jet could soar up to 85,000 feet above the ground, high enough to see the curvature of the Earth and well beyond the reach of most anti-aircraft weapons of its time. Its missions were strictly reconnaissance. The Blackbird was equipped with advanced cameras and sensors that could photograph entire countries in a single flight. It could scan the battlefield, take radar images, and gather electronic signals intelligence, providing decision-makers with real-time information from enemy territory. Despite being unarmed, it was one of the most feared aircraft because no missile ever succeeded in shooting it down. Every time an enemy radar or missile locked on, the State Route 71 would simply outrun it. Its motto, "You can't hit what you can't catch," reflected this unmatched capability. Operating the State Route 71 required a crew of 2, a pilot and a reconnaissance systems officer. They wore pressurized suits similar to those used by astronauts, due to the extreme altitudes at which they flew. The cockpit was small and fully sealed, offering life support and protection against the near-space environment. The pilots trained extensively to manage the aircraft's systems, which were complex and required constant attention during high-speed flight. Unlike typical jets, the Blackbird had to refuel shortly after takeoff because its tanks would leak fuel when on the ground. The special fuel used, JP7, was engineered to withstand the extreme conditions of supersonic flight. In combat environments, especially in places like Vietnam, North Korea, and the Middle East, the State Route 71 became America's invisible eye in the sky. Whether it was mapping jungle-covered enemy camps or tracking missile installations, it flew with impunity. No other aircraft could fly as fast, as high, or for as long without being intercepted. While other aircraft operated below radar or used stealth shapes, the Blackbird relied on pure speed and altitude to evade threats. It was a different philosophy of survival, one built on outpacing danger rather than hiding from it. The aircraft made its first flight in 1964 and was officially retired in 1998. Even in its final years, no enemy system could touch it. Though satellites eventually replaced many of its functions, the State Route 71 was known for its flexibility. It could be launched quickly, redirected mid-mission, and return with fresh data in hours. Satellite orbits are fixed and predictable, but the State Route 71 offered real-time intelligence when it mattered most. The legacy of the State Route 71 continues today. Its influence is seen in modern stealth aircraft, hypersonic drones, and high-altitude surveillance systems. Many of the technologies developed for the Blackbird helped shape future aerospace designs. It remains one of the fastest and highest-flying jets ever made. Even today, aviation enthusiasts, engineers, and pilots regard it with a sense of awe. For the United States, the State Route 71 wasn't just a plane. It was a strategic asset, a technological marvel, and a powerful symbol of dominance in the skies. Whether flying above dense jungles or hostile deserts, it completed its missions without fail. Fast, high, untouchable, the Blackbird was an unmatched warrior in the invisible wars of the 20th century.